Hi lovelies, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's dive into this video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys because I like to, hear from pan-colored people of what they have to say. So this, sister asked a question to pan-colored people, and they all came out in mass to give answers of how it is to be a white person and how it makes them feel. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able, to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section and let's dive into it.
White people. Question. What does it feel like to be white? Especially if you're white in America. White people. Question. What does it feel like to be white?
It's absolutely exhausting. It's exhausting to deal with people with your mentality. It's exhausting to deal with narcissists who get so wrapped up in themselves that they do not see the hardships in anyone else around them but themselves. It's exhausting being blamed for things that you did not do. It's exhausting being told that you're privileged and entitled when you are struggling with everyone else around you. I noticed you said something in your video that's quite interesting. You make the comment that being black means that if somebody does something wrong, the entire race is blamed for it. Christopher Columbus ring a bell to you? One dude, and now every single white person is blamed for what he did. And most of all, the hypocrisy is what's most exhausting in our society.
I was going to ignore this post and go on, but you did ask, so I'm just speaking for myself. But how does it feel to be white? It feels like skin to me, and that's what I don't understand. How would you feel if a white person got on here and said, "Black people, how does it feel to be black?" I mean, really? What difference does it make? We're all human. But since we want to bring race into this, how does it feel to be white? Sometimes it's very exhausting because we're being constantly blamed for shit that we didn't do that happened, like 200 years ago to people that we don't even know. So that's kind of exhausting. Anytime one of us stands up and says, "Hey, we're proud to be white," or whatever, we're instantly called a racist, but yet y'all and others can stand up and say, "I'm proud to be black, proud to be Mexican," whatever. But how dare we do it because we're instantly a racist? We're constantly getting bombarded, with this whole race thing, and we're always made to feel like we're the ones that done something wrong. And it don't matter if we were there or not there or whatever, we still get the blame for it. So it does get quite exhausting. And like I said, y'all stand up and say you're proud to be black, but God forbid if we do it, because then we're all of a sudden racist. How that works. We're not, you brought this up, so I'm just stating, some things here. Y'all have your BET, your Black Entertainment Channel. Do you see a white one? No. Why? Oh, because it would be racist. Y'all have black-only colleges. Do we have white-only colleges? No, because that would be racist. It's like everything we do as white people is racist, and that's what we get sick of. Why can't y'all just live your lives? Let us live our lives. We're all human. What? This is 2024. All you're doing is feeding this flame that the higher ups keep wanting you to do by falling into all this race traps. Get past the skin color. Maybe we can do something around here if everybody did. Maybe if we all actually come together like the higher ups are trying to keep us from doing, we wouldn't have the problem from the higher ups. Just saying. But you asked the question, so yeah, I mean, that's just how I feel personally. You know, it's very exhausting sometimes. You know, you got to watch everything you say because you're going to be labeled a racist or whatever, you know. So, yeah, that can be very exhausting. But other than that, you know, I don't know. How does it feel to be human? That's my question. Just how does it feel to be human? You tell me. Cheers.
What does it feel like to be white? Especially if you're white in America.
The guy that originally did this, stitched this video, did an amazing job. The thing that he left out is trying to be a white male here in America. There are programs all over the place for women, for blacks, for Asians, for Hispanics, for Polynesians, for whatever other race there is, for business owners to come in and help you start up a business, get the loans and the financing that you might need to operate that business, to get the equipment that you might need. But being a white male, nah, there ain't none of that crap out there for us. And that's hard. I mean, shoot, the women out there alone would rather go hang out in the woods with a bear than be in the woods with a strange man, when the majority of us, all we want to do is protect you. We want to make sure that you're comfortable and you're taken care of. And that doesn't go for just women, that's everybody. I mean, all the guys that I know, it doesn't matter whether they're white, black, Hispanic, or whatever. Being a white male, it's hard. It's hard. People constantly look at you like you're a piece of trash.
You ever got blamed for something you didn't do? That's what it's like.
What's it like to be a white person? Why does it matter? Why does it matter what's it like to be a white person? What's it like to be a black person? What's it like to be an orange person? What's it like to be a yellow person? What's it like to be a purple person? It does not matter. You are seeing with the wrong set of eyes. You need to stop looking with these. Start looking with this. Your heart. And remember, we all bleed red. We do. And if you don't, you're some kind of lizard. It doesn't matter. It should not matter. I do not care what color. You can be all the colors of the rainbow for all I fucking care. I do not care. As long as you are a good person in this world, and as long as you do right, and you're respectful, and all the good things that common knowledge should know by now. I mean, really, this isn't difficult. But I am getting really sick and tired of that question. I'm getting sick and tired of the race questions. I do not care what color you are. Let me ask you a question. Why do you care so much about color? Why do you care so much about race? Why is it such a big ordeal to everyone? I've had multiple colored friends, man. I did not care. I didn't see them for their skin color. I saw them for who they are. What they brought to this world. Stop looking with your eyes. Start looking with your heart. And just remember, we all bleed red.
Go back and watch that whole video that she puts up. And to you, sweetheart, probably feels about the same way you feel. It's not about one person in a race that messes up, that makes the whole race look bad. It's about several people in that race that makes the whole race look bad. It has nothing to do whether you're white or black or Asian or Mexican. We all have that same stereotyping from other races. So yeah, we probably feel about the same way you do. As far as not talking about it, what for? What fucking for? Absolutely unnecessary. I don't give a shit if Joe Blow robbed a bank. I don't give a shit if whoever cheated on their fucking husband. I don't give a shit if so-and-so, did something else that's fucking stupid. They did it. I represent who I am, not who they are. I don't give a shit about them. You need to concentrate on you and how you represent yourself. Not trying to carry the weight of the black race on your shoulders, because they are not your fucking concern. You yourself are your own concern. So I don't know why you feel like you got to carry all that weight. Now, as far as being white and the black community, not everybody, because I do have black friends and they don't feel this way. But why you gotta blame us for some shit that happened fucking hundreds of years ago? I've never owned a slave. I've never called somebody by the N-word. Why? Because I'm not that person. You guys think that all white people are racist. We're not. Not all of us. Some of them, yes, they are. Like I said, has nothing to do with me, so I don't give no fucks. Which is why we don't speak about it. So, I know your question was kind of rhetorical and race-based. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been like, white people, how does it feel to be white? Probably the same way it fucking feels to be black, or Mexican, or Asian. Everybody has their fucking faults. Don't put the weight of your race on your shoulders. You need to concentrate on you and who you are as a person, not who all these other motherfuckers are who keep fucking up. That's why we don't talk about it. We don't carry other people's weight. We have our own. Have a blessed day.
I'm just going to come right out and say it. Girl, all I know to tell you is that my back hurts and I've never woken up a different way, so there you go. I don't know what you're looking for, but I don't know how to feel any different. I don't feel privileged, that's for damn sure. Get up and go to work every single day, bust my ass for a paycheck that gets taxed to death. Got to pay in all the Social Security taxes, the fucking state taxes, retirement taxes, got to pay out the ass on co-pays on my insurance to try to get decent medical care. I think if you want me to throw my 2 cents into it, I think everybody's equally fucked over. So that's how I woke up feeling this morning.
Hated for no reason. Bullied because of someone else's mistakes. Unallowed to be happy when something good goes for you. Being forced to feel ashamed for something that you had nothing to do with. To feel like I owe somebody that I don't know, never knew, had no interaction with. Be unwanted for something I didn't do. Fighting, knowing that I could do things better if I was allowed to.
Like to be white.
You want to know what it's like to be white? I'm a white male. I might as well be the fucking devil in today's society. I'm 38 years old, but I'm responsible for slavery. I haven't been on this planet 50 years, but I'm responsible for racism. I've never signed a single piece of legislation, and yet I'm responsible for women's suffrage. That's what it's like to be white. I mean, people keep talking about all this privilege that we get. I don't see a lot of that, but I do see a lot of being hated just because I'm white. Now, saying that isn't allowed because white people don't understand racism.
So, white people. Question: what does it feel like to be white?
thought long and hard about answering this. And what does it feel like to be a white person in America? There's a lot of stuff that could go wrong with answering that question, but I'm just going to be honest. I am a white woman. My husband is a white man, and we adopted a black child at birth, who is now 16. She's the most beautiful thing and precious thing in our eyes. But what is it like to be a white couple in America who has adopted a black daughter? Let me tell you what it's like. It's sometimes being judged by the color of our skin, that there's no way we could be a good enough parent to that black child that we have, that there's no way we could raise her the right way, that there's no way that she's going to learn everything she needs to learn. And you're probably right about that. But being judged by the color of my skin, because my daughter's skin is a different color than mine, has nothing to do with me being able to love her enough. And no, love is not enough in a lot of situations, but how dare somebody think that a white couple could not parent a child of another race, of any race. I just think it's sad. So yeah, when people of a different race, black, Hispanic, Asian, when they talk about being judged by the color of their skin, sometimes it can go even deeper than that. Being judged by the color of your skin because your child is not the same color as you, it's highly offensive to me. And it's something I pray about a lot. Our daughter is a child of God. She was a gift that was given to us, and God doesn't see colors. And so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to continue to be a white parent of a black child and know that God sees our hearts. Blessings to you.
So lovely. This lady decided to ask this question to, pan-colored people, like what it feels to be a black person. Like her full video was talking about, okay, what does it feel to be a white person in America? She's directing this, question to pan-colored people. And she went ahead to talk about how she, as a black person, feels the weight of, constantly being accused of something, blamed of something, and all of that. She's also made some series of asking POC people, but this particular question is for pan-colored. And there is one common thing I heard from all of these pan-colored people. The common thing they all talked about was the fact that, oh my God, why am I being blamed of something that I never did? Why am I being blamed of slavery? Or am I being blamed of something that my ancestors did? Why am I being blamed about what really happened in the past? I have never owned any slave. Some of them even went ahead to talk about how, they never see color, how they don't talk about race. There is a video that I was supposed to put here, but I just put it up because she was saying a lot of things. But the only thing that I, picked out from what she was talking about was that our kind of thing that we claim to be victimized a lot. She even went ahead to call the lady that asked this question a racist. That they shouldn't blame her for. Like, she was saying a lot of things that I cannot even mention. So I decided not to put her stage. It was actually a pan-colored woman. I decided not to, put her stage. She said a lot of things that, how an angry pan-colored, woman talks when she's being called of, this narcissist kind of people. So this common thing that all of them shared is something that is still the order of the day in this society of today. Most of them have been talking about how am I going to be blamed, but nobody really come out to talk about how they actually blame their forefathers that made their life feel that is miserable now. You are talking about how you are being blamed of what your ancestors did, of, the slavery that happened in the past and all of that. So many people even talked about how, they feel discriminated or they feel bad of, without actually talking about the solution, or maybe pointing fingers as a system. We all know that the system favors you guys, but what are you doing to change the narration? A lot of people talk about we don't see color. We don't see color, but you personally don't see color as a palm colored. But the system sees color. The system is built on the color. The system is, functioning on the color. You have a privilege. Let me even talk about how privileged they are. How they're uncomfortable being privileged and these other race are not. Everybody's just claiming to be victim. Everybody's just claiming to, why will I be paying for what I do? Why can't somebody actually talk about how, to, stop this discriminatory of a thing, try to pay reparation to make everyone even, so that nobody will come out to complain of how they've been treated and all of that. A lot of people are just giving the opinion of, okay, I've been blamed for my ancestors. I don't even have, one woman was talking about, why is she bringing up this in 2024? She's still talking about race, like as if we don't know that in 2024 there is a bunch of pan-colored couple that actually own slaves. Yeah, I stitched a video about that. A couple decided to go adopt 5 black underaged, got them in slave culture and made them to do the work, the farm work, and it's still in 2024. A lot of these people that often talk about, oh my god, I don't see color. What, you think people don't know what is actually going on? You don't people know exactly what is going on. If you don't see color personally, the system sees color. The way at which the society is built sees color. It is built under supremacy, and you know this. But all because you feel that, okay, I don't actually want to talk about this, let's just try to cover it up. Would they actually swear that they don't have privilege? Instead of them to be talking about how reparations should be paid and how people should be treated equally and not being discriminatory. There's even a video I posted about this kind of topic that's about 2 days ago or a day ago, where somebody was even talking about how black people are now making everything to be about them. They even have black stations, they have Juneteenth, they have other celebrations, as if these people are stopping you from having your own historical remembrance and all of that. You can't do that because your history is full of what it's full of. Your history is full of all of the atrocities that you guys have done. So it's just something that is not that you can't even talk about. Someone was talking about how, oh my god, why is it that black people are being discriminated? These people are not being discriminatory. You started the discrimination. Show me a pan-colored owned station that is dominated by a black person. So you already created a system whereby you discriminated. And when these people that you discriminated against decided that, okay, we're just going to have something for ourselves, since we are not allowed to actually participate in this, let's just have something for ourselves. Now you are getting upset that these people are actually creating something for themselves. How ironical. Like, seriously. Anyway, lovelies, why don't just leave me your thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And, do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So if you have anything to say, and if you are pan-colored watching me, you can leave your thought in the comment section. Share this video, subscribe to this channel if you are yet to do that. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, and also educate us in the comment section. Thank you so much. I will see you lovelies when I upload next. Watch after this Esther. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. And I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.